evening, guys, and welcome back to the fourth round of the Summer Major Rankings, the second Summer Major Rankings. Today we will see Casablanca versus Sirius. And before we're going to introduce the teams, first I want to introduce Casper, my lovely co-host, or head host, probably, and co-star broadcaster. Good evening.
Hello, good evening. How are you doing?
Yeah, very well. Good to be back here. Um, so yeah, I can see Sirius on the blue side and Casablanca on the red side. Am I right on that?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're right.
nice.
Maybe we should start with introducing both teams. I will start off with Sirius or Sirius. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they have FFF, Princess D, Ziz, Orchestra, and Azula.
And the
And
other
would you
side,
like to introduce Casablanca?
definitely. On the other side, we have Crystal, Blue, Duality, Blow, and Ato.
That's right. And the OD already dropped. Looks like Blue can take this. Was really close, but he took it. The OD at the start was also taken by Ziz from Sirius. So both teams have one OD now.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, I don't know what to say. I'm really, how do you say it? Afgeleid. I don't know.
You're distracted.
Distracted. That was the word I'm looking for. About that new railgun shot. It looks so weird, but it looks so cool at the same time. But it's really getting my attention already the whole game.
It's a bit different than before, but I kind of like it, to be honest.
Yeah,
But yeah,
me too.
the teams are gonna play Sendal in the first two rounds, and in the last two rounds they're gonna play Highlands. So I wonder who's gonna win here in Sandal, because in Highlands you can tie if you really want to. So the first two rounds here in Sandal will be really important. So far no captures yet, but I think Casablanca is looking really good here. Both teams have a lot of experienced players on their team. On Casablanca I see some players with Star, and I know some players from Sirius have played in Frenzy or Deviants before, so they're also looking pretty good.
Yeah, there are some good names. I recognize Orchestra, Triple F, Ziz. At the same time, OD box is dropping. Ziz can do a use and take here, but it is a bit risky. He made it though. That's very good for the team. On the other side, we see Triple F trying to make a pull here. Ziz can have a supportive OD, maybe for Azula, but they choose to not use anything here and just keep playing offensive. So far, the map control from Sirius is looking pretty good.
Yeah, they've been playing good so far. They also used a couple of good ODs, like this Crusader OD here by FFF that creates some space for some of the players from his team to push into the base of Casablanca. They're kind of hesitant so far. I think they're just trying to see if they can maybe get a flag or something like that, but they don't want to take too many risks so early on in the round. But I think Ziz... Okay, never mind. I think he actually should save his OD, because FFF is on low HP. So he's definitely better off saving his OD. Also because Duality has his own Ares OD, so he can use that for defense if needed. Blue uses his Paladin OD here. This can be a promising attack. He's waiting for his HP to recharge. Also an Ares OD by Duality. Atto is taking over this flag, has to use his Reaper, is on half HP. Gets taken out now by Princess D, but the flag is already center, and Duality can take this over, but he definitely needs some teammates to help him out. He doesn't have supplies anymore, and Princess D takes him out and returns the flag. So the score will remain the same. OD is dropping again. Looks like Sirius has the map control now, so they can take this overdrive box if they want to. Orchestra with a nice Hunter OD. Atto used this Hunter OD at the same time, but didn't work out for him, so... Yeah, score is still the same, still a tie. So, yeah, I'm really curious what's gonna happen next.
Yeah, me too. Both teams playing a bit defensive, not really committing to attacks. So that's pretty interesting. If this round is a tie, then the second round will be extremely important, of course, with Highland for round 3 and round 4, as you said. tying Highland is pretty easy. So this and next round are very important. We see Triple F with a good push right now. Sis with an OD, it misses Triple F but deals some damage to Blow and knocks him out. But flag already has been returned.
Yeah, that looked promising, but that Ares OD didn't reach the flag holder. But they're trying again. Princess D used her Paladin OD, but got taken out so quickly. And Azula with his Viking OD is also not doing much because Duality respawned on the flag and returned. But they're trying again. Azula gets stuck so that he wastes a bit of time, and FFF is probably gonna wait for his teammate to come back so they can try again. He is doing good so far. He took out Blow, and he is gonna take this flag, goes to the center. Doesn't have that many teammates with him, but he does have his repair, and he is going through the center now, almost in his own base already, but gets taken out now by Atto with his striker. But Sis can take over this flag and probably can get this first capture. OD box dropping as well. Maybe Azula can take it. He just uses Viking OD, so that OD comes in really handy. So they have back their Viking OD. They also still have a Crusader OD, so they captured the flag and also have the advantage with the OD. So it's looking really good for SIRIUS now. Also only 4 minutes 30 left. So if they can defend really well, they can definitely secure this round. But yeah, there's also enough time for Casablanca to make a comeback. Also with this Crystal Viking OD from Crystal, Atto pulling this flag is on low HP. Princess D was behind him, but she can't return this flag. And with this OD from Crystal, they have a good attack going on now. Blue taking over this flag with the Paladin, goes through the center. I thought he was going to the side, but he's still going. Missed Crusader OD by FFF. Blow can take over this flag, and it's probably gonna tie this, but no, Azula with his Viking OD takes out the flag. Crystal has to wait for that Viking OD from Azula to run out. Sis is coming closer, but can't get this return because Blue takes this flag and finally captures. So it took almost a minute to get the flag from the base from SIRIUS and make that a capture, but Casablanca made the score a tie again, so now it can go to both teams, because 3 minutes and 30 left. We might see another capture, but both teams barely have any ODs. They don't have any ODs at all, so we're gonna see how this turns out.
Yeah, indeed, crucial moments coming up in the last minute when the ODs are fully recharged from other players. Great play by Blue there, dodging that Viking OD, not making any tempo at all. Just waiting and waiting. You need some power to do that. I think I would have tried before the OD won out, and that's very smartly played by them. Right now we only see 8-0 with an OD, but yeah, you cannot really make an attack with only an Hunter overdrive. So the next few minutes, or the next minute, will be pretty calm, I think.
Yeah, but like a minute ago, I noticed none of the players had ODs, but now I see 4 players from Casablanca with their ODs ready, so we might see something happen soon. Orchestra uses his Hunter OD on Atto, takes this flag, but gets taken out by Blow now with his railgun. Can also get the return, and I don't think SIRIUS can do anything here. They only have an Ares left. But yeah, that Viking OD from Crystal is definitely gonna cause some trouble. He didn't use it yet. I don't think he's gonna use it on this attack. But yeah, I think if he saves it now, that's a good choice, because Blue did use his Paladin OD, but yeah, that's not gonna help Crystal to heal up. Blue is probably trying to stay alive for Crystal to come back for the attack. Atto also still on almost full HP. It's looking really good for Casablanca. They're really strong in this attack. I think Crystal is gonna use it here, because all the players from SIRIUS are all in their base. They can't do much. Nice OD by Atto, look at this. Stuns 2 players, Sis with the defensive Ares OD, but that doesn't work out. The OD from Duality stopped him. Atto pulling this flag now. Azula spawned close to him. Can't get the return. Blue is taking this flag. Duality with an Ares OD, which was a bit too late. Also doesn't reach Crystal, so Duality is all by himself now. I don't think he's gonna get this capture, but he is still alive. Not for long. Gets taken out now. Paladin OD by Princess D, and Blow gets kind of stuck behind the tanks, but can get this flag a little bit further for Crystal to take it over. This might be another capture.
Yeah, only is this in the way of making that capture happen. A good shot by Triple F there. The capture still has not been made. 4 players in the attack by Sirius, trying to counter this push.
Yeah,
Duality with some good defense there, and that's a capture.
that's right. Atto brought the flag back into the base and waited for the capture, and I think that was a smart choice because there were a lot of players from Sirius. So yeah, they got this second capture with less than a minute left. So I think they got the win for this round. I think only FFF can do something here, but also uses Reaper already. So I think that's basically it. It was really well played round by both teams, but I think Casablanca was stronger, especially in the end.
Yeah, I agree. Those pushes looked very strong. Also, taking their time, they really played with a plan in those attacks, and it worked out. 2-1. First round has been won for Casablanca, and the second round now is very important for Sirius. I feel if Sirius loses this round, then it will be very, very difficult on Island to come back.
I think the same. The chance that they will make a comeback in Highland is very unlikely. So if they want to do something for this match, they gotta do it in the upcoming round here. I mean, they didn't play that bad, to be honest, but yeah, I think considering the players they have in the team, they got a strong team. So yeah, I think they should be able to do something, but at the same time, Casablanca, they have been playing for a long time together. So they definitely got the advantage considering the teamwork. I think the ODs they used, especially on that last flag, Blue used his Paladin OD and waited for Crystal to come back with his Viking OD, and also Atto sneaked into the base of Sirius and used his Hunter OD. I think that teamwork was really good, and that definitely helped them win the round because they got that capture. But yeah, we will have to wait for the OD to drop now.
Yeah, that makes a difference. Also, if you look at the amount of attacks that has been made, I think Sirius had a lot of pushes every time, again, and Casablanca only had like 3 attacks or 4 attacks. But the coordination in those attacks were just better. It worked out for them.
Yeah, I think so too. And I also think the blue base is slightly better, so that will make it even easier for Casablanca to maybe win this round as well. But
Yeah, with the
I'm
Ares
not
OD
gonna.
or.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think that's the only difference from both sides, because it's not the most like one-sided map. It's just a slight advantage you have when you play on the blue team. We also see Atto take this Hunter OD.
Yeah, nice start for that team. Um, do you actually know if the new OD reload times is it also in esport?
The OD reload times.
Yeah, the passive reload, the passive charge has been
Oh,
nerfed in a late patch. Is it also in esports, or is the esports still the old?
I don't play esports anymore, but I'm pretty sure it's not, because the
It's
changes regarding like the new ODs or any other update that goes. It works in MM. I mean, it's updated for MM, but the sport format gets updated like individually. So, and I don't think that update has been made yet. So I think it's the old OD charge times.
okay. Okay, yeah, it makes sense to change it after a season or stuff like that.
Yeah, I think that's what they do, but I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna say anything more about that.
Yeah, I have no idea as well. I've never touched even an esport match. Second round has started. Both teams starting a bit passively, and OD box already dropping. A good moment for Tvoy Papa Tooth. Is he a new player this round, actually?
He is, but I saw him in the map before. I think he had some trouble loading into the map.
Azula with the OD, though. Good start there for Sirius.
Yeah, because Atto took the first OD, they definitely had to take this one to make it a bit more equal. I'm also wondering why Atto didn't use his OD yet, because a Hunter OD, you can almost use it anywhere. And there's almost already been 2 minutes of playtime, so I think Orchestra is also going to have his Hunter OD soon, so that OD that he took at the start wasn't really that useful. But yeah, both teams are kind of pushing now. Duality's already in the base of Sirius. He got the help from Blow now. No Ares OD, so they gotta find another way to pull this flag. Blow drives up the ramp, takes this flag, already had to use his repair, and he is getting taken out by Azula. So, and Duality is also not gonna do anything with his Ares, that's for sure. Maybe Ato can try something.
Yeah, the defense at the moment is just too strong from Sirius. They do not let any players in. We see Blow and Ato now creating a new push, at least trying to do so. Troy Paratut on the right side of the map from the blue base. I feel like Casablanca is putting a bit more pressure at the moment, playing more offensive, trying to get that map control.
Yeah, I think so too. Duality and Blow are always there on the side to cause some trouble. I think Duality can use a good Ares OD here. He does so, and he also takes it again. Atto pulling this flag now is on low HP, but you got so many teammates with him. I don't think Sirius can do anything to stop this attack. Azula with a Viking OD, you gotta avoid this Ares OD. He doesn't manage to do so, so he can't do anything more with that Viking OD. Orcs with a Hunter OD, but he was just too late to take out Blow, and Blow can get this capture. It was a really close one, but well played by Casablanca. Also a very well coordinated attack again.
Yeah, indeed. Also, sore for Triple F missing an OD there in the defense of that flag. That could have maybe made a difference. But in the end, Casablanca made his pull again, as you said, really well coordinated. But a lot of ODs has been used, and I feel like if Sirius wants to come back, they have to do it in the coming minutes. I see Princess D, I see Sis with an overdrive ready. They maybe have a small advantage in ODs right now.
Yeah, Casablanca had to do everything to get that capture. I saw 2 Ares ODs. I think I saw a Hunter OD, but at the same time, Sirius used a Viking OD, and even with that Viking OD, they didn't get the return, so that's kind of bad for them. But yeah, it's not over yet. There's enough time for a capture, but Casablanca is looking really strong. They're playing a bit more passively now. OD Box also dropping. There's not really a team with the map control now. I think it's this OD can be taken by almost anyone. But Atto is there. Oh, he's still at his repair. I didn't know that, so he can take that. Princess D activates her Paladin OD, but Orchestra is gonna get taken out. Maybe Azula can help her out with his Viking. But yeah, this looks actually pretty promising. No one is stopping Azula, but he is all by himself.
Yeah, Troy Paratut had a good spawn there and making the attack a bit more difficult. Ato now going to mid. He is low on health, no repair anymore. Duality on the left side again. Both teams trying to create something, but playing a bit passively right now. Princess D though in the attack, Orchestra as well. No one really in the base to defense at the moment, but a good spawn from the Viking. I feel
Ooh,
like
this will be a really close one. Azula is on low HP, but Ato
Ato.
all by himself.
Ato, he managed to also always be in a good position.
Yeah. But at the same time, he didn't even use his Hunter OD to kill the flag, because he
No,
probably
true.
knew he would have got that return anyway. But yeah, well played by Casablanca getting this return. It was really close though. This could have been a tie if Sirius got a bit more lucky.
Yeah, true, definitely.
Look at this. Crystal does have his repair. He is pulling now on half HP with his Viking. But ooh, he doesn't get his capture. But the flag is still there.
Yeah, Blow with an OD, he can make a difference here. If they want to continue this flag, maybe they want to save the ODs. Chooses to use, and Princess D with a return right now.
Oh, there was a nice Crusader. I thought he was gonna miss that, but yeah,
I thought the
Sirius got
same.
Sirius get the return regardless, so maybe not the most useful Crusader OD. Paladin OD by Mert. I'm just gonna call him Mert. But you can definitely cause some trouble there. He also got Crystal with him. They gotta take out this Hunter because he has his OD, so they don't want to come close to him. So they try to take him out from a distance, but I don't think this attack is going anywhere. They do have a lot of players, but Sirius here with a nice defense. Orchestra stuns 2 players with his Hunter OD. They're going for a counter attack now. Princess D already had to use her repair, but she's still gonna try to get this capture. Nice OD by Ziz. What an Ares OD. This possibly can be a capture, but Ato takes out the flag and returns again. He just keeps on getting those returns at the moments where it's really crucial.
Yeah, indeed. I don't know how he managed to do so, but that OD from this was really well timed. Sadly, it didn't work out. 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock right now. So the time is really ticking for Sirius. And we also see Casablanca with the overdrives, with the advantage of overdrives in those last 2 minutes. It's going to be a
Yeah.
difficult round, this one.
If Crystal is smart, he's just gonna save it for defense, because if you have a Viking OD for defense,
Okay,
you
never
can
mind.
definitely have
use
a
and
good.
take.
Yeah, you can definitely have. I mean, you definitely have a good chance of the opponent not capturing any flag. But yeah, this was a smart choice. He just uses and takes the OD. Nice OD by Duality. Heals Blow, who's pulling this flag currently, is taken out now. But I think Crystal is gonna use it for attack, but they can get another capture if they play this correctly. Crystal taking over this flag. I think, yeah, he is. He took some time. I think he missed the flag maybe, but he is still alive, and this can be a second capture.
Yeah, indeed. Blow has to focus right now. He has all his repairs, all his supplies ready. Also has a repair kit ready. And there it is, 2-0. That's a very good score for the second round. Only 1 minute and 20 seconds to come back. So I think it's already safe to say, but it's too early to say it. But
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Casablanca won this round.
yeah, true.
I mean, Princess D is pulling now, but Blow just spawned there, uses his DP to take out Princess D. And I thought that Crystal was gonna save his Viking OD for defense, but he got such a nice opportunity to use his OD to get another capture. I mean, I probably would have used it there too, but
Definitely. You stay greedy, of course. You always want a better score, and they did so. Last OD box is dropping right now. Although it will not make any difference anymore.
yeah, that's right. I think Ato can take it. He does. Also try to use it instantly, but I mean, he has nothing to lose, you know.
Yeah, the last seconds of this game are very weird. But
Maybe
yeah,
Casablanca can get a third capture. Okay,
nah, it's over.
probably not. I thought that Paladin was gonna capture, but no.
Okay. That was Sandal for today. It were some close rounds. And to be honest, I think Casablanca improved on round 1. Improved in round 2. If you look back at round 1. So it will be very difficult for Sirius here. We are also playing on Highland right now. That doesn't make it any easier, but I feel like Casablanca had this round under full control, and last round Sirius had a lot more counterplay.
Yeah, I think the same. Like the first round was a lot closer, but that's probably also because Sirius got the lead so early in the round. I think after 4 or 5 minutes they got a capture, but after that Casablanca responded with 2 captures to take the round anyway. And in the second round, I think Casablanca was just a lot stronger. We did see some pulls from Sirius, but 2 times Ato got the return. Yeah, overall, I still think Casablanca played a lot better.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah, let's wait on that link for a bit.
Yep. Yeah, Sirius can still win this match, but Yeah, it's just very unlikely in Highlands.
Yeah, if I would have made a bet, yeah, it was a very easy choice. But hopefully for them, they do not lose motivation for that third round. I can imagine that's pretty difficult to get your head to it once again, to focus once again for a task that looks impossible. But yeah, you still have to, of course.
Hmm.
Also, still a pretty interesting game. It still is for silver, so the stakes are still pretty high.
Oh yeah, for top 3 to 6, I believe. Yeah,
Yeah.
for some reason I thought you were talking about the silver paint.
Oh no, sorry, no. That's a bit more important than silver in a ranking.
Because both teams are not fighting for a paint anymore, but they can still get some good prizes if they win this match. And the match after that, because both teams currently have 2 wins and 1
One loss.
loss.
Yeah.
So the winner will get 3-1, and if they win 1 more, I think they do get some nice prizes, also some 10 coins, I believe, but yeah, you'll have to see who's gonna win. Even though I kind of have a feeling Casablanca is not gonna give this away.
No, it will be. I don't know. It will be very, very bad from them if they like do not win this game. It's such a big lead, and it's on Highland. Make a tie and it's over. But yeah, you still have to do it, and we have 12 minutes to make the score.
Yeah, I think Casablanca will start on the blue base and SIRIUS on the red base. I think the blue base is also slightly better, so if Casablanca plays this right, they can already take this win in the third round, the round they're about to play.
Yeah, I feel like ODs from Ares and indeed sniping is a lot easier from the blue side. You have a lot more places where you can scope into the enemy base.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah, the red base is a bit harder. I think it's still worth to play shove there, but you don't have like that angle to scope all the way to the flag, to the blue flag. Well, when you're playing on the red base, or I mean the blue base, you can scope to the red flag. You can almost see the whole map.
Yeah, it's a very good position there at the side of the house with the antenna on the right side of the blue base, but also on the left side of the blue base. I don't know if I would play real shaft on the red side. Maybe, maybe you
There's
can even do
also
it with a railgun, but maybe you would need a shaft and a railgun.
I think you have to make a choice between the two of those. You don't want to have too much long range when you're playing a small map like Highlands. But usually on the red base, you see teams play Crusader Shaft, and on the blue base, they play Ares Shaft.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. I think on the red base you can use your Ares from the mid, your OD from the mid, the most effective. And on the blue base, you can just use it when you're sniping on top. So
Yeah,
it makes sense, I think.
it's kind of what I've been talking about before. Like from the red base, you just can't like scope or see all the way to the blue flag, and that goes the same for the ODs. So
Yeah.
if you wanna use a good arrows OD, you gotta use it from the center and not from like the top where the shaft is camping.
And also, what you just said, we are seeing right now. Blue base with an Ares shaft and the red base with the Crusader shaft. Any more equipment changes? Orcos are going with Freeze Hunter and Duality as well. Pretty standard combinations, I think. I don't see anything differently.
Mm,
Also, both teams playing with Tesla on this map. The most of the times that is the case.
Yeah, you don't see Tesla in any other map, but in Highlands, it's like the regular equipment, something you usually see. But yeah, just both teams using like the normal equipment, all of them. So yeah, whoever is gonna play the best here is gonna win. I mean that makes sense. It also will help who's gonna take this first OD. Crystal is in a nice position to take it, but it has to drop first.
You need still 20 seconds on the clock to make it drop. I feel like it will be just after the restart. Yeah, I feel like although Casablanca has been playing pretty offensive, they will play very defensively this round. A tie is enough, and the tie is pretty easy on this map, so why take any risks?
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna play. I think they're just gonna play like usual. Mert just misses this
Oh, that's
OD
rough.
box, so Orchestra's gonna take it. I mean, it's not the biggest mistake. I think that that tank was kind of blocking him, but yeah, it's Orchestra who takes it now, so Sirius has the slight advantage, besides them playing the slightly worse base, but yeah, Duality is playing Hunter now. I mean, that's probably because Ato plays Ares in with Shaft, so someone has to play Hunter now. I think he plays most combinations, so I think that will work fine for them. I also see a new player on the team from Sirius, Gazer. I think he's, yeah. I was gonna say I think he's playing for Azula because he plays Viking, but Azula is currently playing Ares Thunder.
No idea who he's replacing then. Never heard of him before, to be honest.
I never will. Nah, but yeah, look at this OD by Orchestra. Stuns 2 players, and maybe Princess D can pull this flag. She is all by herself, but I think if she goes to the top, she has a good chance of capturing this flag.
Yeah,
I don't think she has a repair, but she is gonna get really far here. Orchestra gotta take over this flag. It's not looking good for Casablanca, but it is looking good for Sirius because they're about to get their first capture, possibly.
Ato with a good snipe, only buying some time though. You still have to knock out Kaser. Princess D. Blow with the OD. They are not giving up right now. OD box also dropping, and Duality will catch that. He can use it immediately. He sits with an OD to knock out a player, but it's a return.
Yeah, what a return by Blow. I think if he didn't get that return, Duality or Crystal probably would have got that, but that is really clutch from Casablanca, because that could have gone a lot worse. But yeah, the score is still a tie, but yeah, Sirius got really close to their first capture. They definitely needed that, because if they don't win this round, that means they will lose the match.
Yeah, indeed. The tie is enough for Casablanca to win the match. That makes the pressure pretty high at Sirius, but also makes it pretty easy to attack maybe because the defense, yeah, it still matters, but a bit less because you have to make a capture. And for Casablanca, the defense is the only thing that matters. So maybe they can use that in their favor. I don't know. It's a difficult map to make a capture, so.
Yeah, but as of now, there's not a lot going on. I think both teams are doing a good job trying to control the map now. I think it's mainly Casablanca now who's pushing out. Blow is still alive, but is gonna get taken out by Princess D. So, and Ato is not on his camp spot on the top, so Princess D can go up the ramp, but I think, yeah, Blow took out Princess D there. She got shot by 2 different players. OD box dropping at the same time. I don't know what this Ares OD is. Probably wanted to take out the Ares who was gonna take the OD, but it's still Princess D who takes it, so kind of a wasted OD by Ato. I mean, he's not really an Ares player. He usually plays on Hunter, so maybe that's why we see an OD like this.
Yeah, Eris is a pretty difficult OD, at least in my experience. You kind of used it too early most of the times, or too late when all the players around you are already dead. It's a pretty difficult timing you have to hit.
Yeah, the timing for a good Arrows OD is crucial, but at the same time, you also need some good communication because you want to know when your teammate is gonna pull or not, and when it's wise to use an Arrows OD. But yeah, this wasn't the greatest Arrows OD I've seen. I'm gonna be honest here. So yeah, I think both teams have some ODs. I see 2 players from Casablanca with an OD and 3 players from Sirius. They're gonna use 2 of them, Ares and Viking OD at the same time. Kaiser is pulling this flag now, gets taken out by the Paladin with his Tesla, but Azula is taking over this flag. Got Duality behind him. Nice job. Yeah, that freeze really messed him up, but the flag is still there. Nice OD by Orchestra. This can be another capture, or I mean the first capture, because they didn't get the last one. Kaiser is taking over this flag. Gets in the way of his teammates, but he is still going. If this isn't a capture, I don't know when they're gonna cap.
Yeah, they have to knock out Duality here. Orchestra, a bit slow from that freezing effect. He has to make a capture, and he does so. That's 1-0 for Sirius. The most important capture for them in the whole game, I think. Now it's Casablanca's task to make a capture to counter. If it's a draw, then they win the whole game. So, full offense, I think.
Yeah, Casablanca is still going. They pulled this flag. Paladin flipped. Crystal taking over this flag. That tank is kind of in the way, so that buys some time for Sirius to maybe return this. But I don't think they're gonna give this away. Duality is going with his hunter. He's probably gonna get this capture. He does. Princess D was getting kind of close, but they did get the capture, so the score is a tie again.
Yeah, that's rough for Sirius. Making a counter attack so quickly after the capture. But yeah, a good coordinated attack once again. I feel like we are getting some boring 2 minutes before some ODs are recharged. Especially the Ares OD. You can't really attack on this map without Ares. So,
Yes.
while we're waiting on that, we see Princess D. Princess D is pretty offensive this match.
She probably knows. I mean, she definitely knows that if they don't get a capture, it's gonna be over for them. But Sirius doesn't have a single OD. That might change if they're gonna take this next OD box. They do have the map control, but Azula is on low HP, so I don't know if he will take it. He doesn't, so it's probably Crystal who's gonna take this. So that means Casablanca has 3 ODs in total now, while Sirius doesn't have a single one.
Yeah, and also the 2 most important at the moment, Ares and Viking.
Oh,
Yeah,
their
Ares
Ares
just
also has
recharged.
OD. So they have 4 now. Yeah, that's gonna be rough for Sirius.
Yeah, Sirius just needs an attack from Casablanca. If Casablanca will attack and use some ODs, they maybe have a chance in the late game. But if Casablanca will save the ODs for the coming 2 minutes, I feel like it's over then.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, it looks like Casablanca is gonna save the ODs. Definitely the best choice.
Yeah, agreed.
But that also might be because they didn't really get a good opportunity to use an OD. It's mainly Sirius now who's taking control of the map, but if Casablanca is gonna defend like this, they're never gonna get a capture, I feel like.
No, yeah, as long as you have no Ares OD, then definitely not. But even if you have an Ares OD, then it's still very hard to break through this defense.
I also have to say, usually Ziz is really strong on Shaft, but I noticed he only got 14 kills in this whole round. I've played against him before, and he's a really annoying Shaft, but he's not quite performing now in Highland here with his Shaft with only 14 kills. But Kaiser, using the OD that he just took, I mean, he still got another OD after this, but this wasn't the greatest OD.
Yeah, was the use and take? I don't know actually, to be honest.
Yeah,
I think so. He's recharged already.
No, I think he already had an OD, but he used it and then he took it again.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's not as worse as I thought. He just used his full charge OD there.
That would have been even worse.
I
But yeah,
understand this with the time pressure. You're on 40 seconds left. You just want to make a capture, but even now it's better to make a coordinated attack.
yeah, they do have a couple of ODs now. Maybe Azula can use a good Ares OD, but there's no one to use it for. I mean, the Sis is right there in the base of Casablanca, but yeah, look at this OD from Ato. He takes out Azula, so there's not gonna be any crucial Ares OD in this match anymore from Sirius. Kaiser tried to do something with his Viking OD, but only took out one player. Yeah, there's no time left anymore for Sirius to get a capture, so that means Casablanca will get this win after only 3 rounds.
Yeah, well played by them. That counterattack was crucial there at that 4-minute mark, and they made it. Yeah, the rest of the round was pretty boring, I think. But played how it should have been played, making a tie, that's enough, and winning the whole game.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well played by Casablanca. I think in Highlands, both teams were like kind of the same if you look at their performance. But in Sandal, I think Casablanca was just too strong for Sirius. They won both rounds there, which means they got the win in the end with the score of 2-0. So yeah, congratulations to Casablanca and well played to both teams.
Yeah, before we go, let's quickly check in which games we will be streaming tomorrow. Also in the 4th round of this match. We will stream Help versus Gold Edition at 17 UTC, 20 Moscow time. And on 21 Moscow time, 18 UTC, we will have Pointers versus Deviants. That's a very interesting match.
Oh, that's a match for Prism.
Yeah, that's 4th round. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I have not seen Team P play again, Team Pointers play again this season, but if I look at the track record, they are again pretty good. So yeah, it will be a close match, I think.
Yeah, Team Pointers is looking strong this tournament, and I think Red Notice and Pepega are also playing for Prism, but they play at the same time, and we can only stream one game, so yeah, we're not gonna see that match. But yeah, I think that's it for this stream. Thank you, Ghost and Renke, for helping me out in this stream, and also thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next stream.
Yes, bye bye.